Hi and welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Today I'm going to open friend mail from Andi Does Stuff, and then I'm going to put the stuff on and show you what I created with what I got. So this is the card. I had a cute little reindeer sticker. I think it's Rudolph, which I love, or yeah, I think it's Rudolph. Okay. And the card looks like this. It says Merry Christmas. And the card says, may happy moments and cherished memories surround you with joy this season. And then Andi wrote, hey Ash, wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. Thank you so much for your support and your friendship, Andi. Yay! Okay. So she sent me these really beautiful earrings. They are super beautiful. Yes, I really like those. And then she sent me this. So I felt so bad that I'm the one that was like, oh yeah, this brand is so good. I love their stuff. And then she bought herself this palette and was very disappointed with the quality. So I was like, I wanted it. I wanted to try the quality because I have a lot of their palettes, but also because I love the color story and I felt kind of guilty. And so I was like, I will buy that palette from you. I will buy it from you. I want it. Instead of me buying it from her, excuse my neighbor's rude dogs, she sent it to me for Christmas, which is awesome. I think this palette is stunning. I know that she struggled really bad with it. I'm hoping that I can make it work. I think I potentially can. I did struggle with their Wilderness palette, which was their last release. So yes, but I'm super ecstatic for the earrings and the palette, and they kind of match. So if you want to see the look I'm going to create with this palette, then just keep watching. And Andi, thank you so much for Christmas gifts. I really like them. And yes, okay. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Lavish, which this blue is so freaking beautiful. I love this blue. It's so vibrant. And I'm just going to go ahead and start off with saying that I didn't have any issues with this performance of this palette, which is exciting for me. I'm so happy it works out. I will say that Beauty Bay shadows can be a little bit finicky when you start to blend them together. I go into that Hope shade and I place it next to the Lavish. But like I was saying, when you start to try to layer the shadows, I feel like that's when there becomes an issue, which is really frustrating. But I also see other creators layer them and not have any issues, and I feel like some of the shadows layer okay while others do not. But anyways, I didn't do any layering here, so I didn't have any issues, so I can't tell you if this one layers nicely or not. But yeah, I think that these blues are stunning and I'm super stoked. So yeah, I go into that Curfew shade to try and deepen up the outer corner. I will say that Curfew shade was sort of similar to the Lavish. I mean, it is deeper, but not deep enough. But anyways, I decided to take, but the palette does have a black. Anyways, I decided to take Lavish and do a wing because I could not help myself. If you know me, you know me. And I just love doing a winged shadow look. I got so many compliments today on my makeup and my earrings. I will tell you that my eyes are stained AF. Alright, that is an issue that I had, and the blues and the purples stained my eyes. So if you don't like that, keep that in mind. And I'm just cleaning up my edges with witch hazel and a Q-tip. And I'm just going kind of back and forth with Hope and Lavish until I was happy with the way it looked. I went up higher above my crease because I realized I wanted the color to be seen more when my eyes were open, because as you see I have partially hooded eyes. So anyways, I brought it up higher because I wanted it to be visible when my eyes were open. I went into that velvet shade and I placed it on my lower lash line. This one did have quite a bit of fallout, as you see, but this brush is a really shitty brush. It's a Morphe brush, and yeah, I have that issue with most shadows with that brush. Anyways, I just flipped it over and I went into Flapper and I placed that on my other half of my bottom lash line. Yeah, just like that. And that had a little bit, I had, you can see I went a little bit too far, but I fixed it. I take my finger and I use that Rival shade and I placed it on top of that Hope shade. Gosh, I love Beauty Bay shimmers. I know some people say they crease. I don't have any issues with them creasing, especially if I don't apply a thick layer. And then I went into that Descendant, or whatever that word was. I didn't get a great look at it. Anyways, I went to that darker blue shimmer and I placed it on the outer edge. Then I took Ace and I placed that on my bottom lash line because I wanted some sparkle, and I just placed it on the bottom first half of my lash line. Then I went into that Crush shade, and I first went in with a brush and it didn't pick up enough, so I just dug my finger in and put it on, and that worked so much better. That shade is so pretty. But yeah, this is the finished look, and overall so far I'm really happy with the palette. I need to use it more. I don't even think I used the same shadows that Andi used, as far as the ones that she had trouble with, so maybe that's why. But also I do feel that the Beauty Bay formula can be a little bit finicky, and you kind of have to handle it a certain way. Use your deeper shades first and then your lighter shades, and that can be kind of annoying if you have a certain routine, but I don't mind. And I normally anyways start off with using my deeper shades first because that's just me. I don't know, but anyways, I love the look and the earrings, so thank you so much, Andi. And as you can see today, our elves on the shelves joined us. They decided to hang out in my makeup room. All right, thank you for sticking around. Bye.